What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about this album right here, Jidenna's debut album titled The Chief. Now, some of y'all might know this dude, like I know this dude. I came across him on Netflix's Luke Cage, Marvel's Luke Cage. Now, I'm planning on doing a separate video addressing the Marvel Cinematic Universe and what they're doing. Y'all should know, I've said this before, and you should know from the clothing I wear, I'm a big Marvel mark. And y'all gotta check out that Luke Cage. Y'all need Luke Cage in your life. But you gotta watch those Netflix shows, you gotta watch them in this order. Daredevil seasons 1 and 2, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, then this March Iron Fist is coming out, because all together they're gonna form the Defenders. But enough of that. I'll make separate videos addressing that shit. But yeah, Jidenna appeared on one of the episodes of Luke Cage in the Villains Club. The villain known as Copperhead, he owns a club in Harlem. And shout out to Mahershala Ali, if I'm saying his name right. You did a good job, bro, of portraying Copperhead. Fucking awesome. But Jidenna was performing on stage, and I was like, who the fuck is this dude? Because I liked his lyrics. The beat was somewhat mainstreamy, but I could deal with it. And I was like, and I liked his look too. His look was somewhat different from the way, you portray, or you look at other modern day MCs and stuff. So I did a little bit of research into this dude and found out that, I looked on his Wikipedia, and it said that his two biggest influences were KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane. They're always in my top 5, so I had to come check this dude out, right? Also, another thing about this dude, Nigerian descent, fellow West African here. First generation born here, but my parents are West African, so I definitely fucking appreciate that. I love the fact that he incorporates that into his fucking music. Yeah, he's got a couple videos out. Check him out. He's an up-and-coming artist. The song he performed on Luke Cage was called Long Live the Chief, one of his videos, one of his singles. Dope track, check it out. But yeah, let's jump into this bitch. There's the cover. You got him laying on some chick's leg right there. On the back, there's a track listing. All right, let's open this up. I'm gonna show you what's going on inside. There you go. Just a continuation of the back right there. There's a chick's leg. There's a CD. Take the CD out. Nothing much going on the back. Hold on a minute. Here we go. Nothing much going on back there. So you're not missing out over there. And when you open this up, you essentially got a bunch of liner notes. There you got a picture of him there. Hold on, let me, this fucking piece of shit. There we go. That's better. You got a picture of him there. And on the back, get the liner notes. There's the full cover there. All right. So let me put this away. Oh, no. I need this out. Let's jump into the production. on this bitch. All right. So we have production by Jidenna himself, Nana Cuebana, Frank Dukes. Okay. Then you have, Nana Cuebana appears on here several times. Nate Rocket Wonder, Mark Williams, and Volta. Andrew Horowitz. A lot of these guys appear over and over. You have Fallen, Jupiter, Flawless, Hit Boy of Drake fame, so y'all should know Hit Boy. John Tracks and Laco Music. Roman Jan Arthur. I think I mentioned Mark Williams before already. And let's see, come on. Let's see. Ado the God. And yeah, a bunch of these guys are repeated over and over again. Let's go into features on this bitch. Very few, which I like. Nana Cuebana, Janelle Monáe, and Saint Beauty. So for his debut album, he centered it around him mostly, which I like. Very brave. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this shit. What I like about this album is, like I said, he is daring to be different in the sense that he's incorporating his Nigerian influences into this album, which is very, very tough to sell here in America, because you don't really see that as a lot of foreign music, unless it's within its own community, it doesn't really break through that much. Like, for example, Makossa, where my mother's from Cameroon. Makossa is very big, but it's only within certain African communities here in America that you'll still hear that shit. Like when I go to family parties and stuff, I hear Makossa. I was glad to hear a lot of African influences, especially hearing, I don't know if that's his relative or whoever that is speaking in the interludes. Love that. That reminds me of some of my elders that talk to me and try to teach me lessons and shit. Definitely love that. He has great content. He is somewhat social on here, like on A Bull's Tale, Helicopters Beware. Definitely has a great voice, singing voice, like on tracks like Adaora. Definitely could stand out on his own. What some of the cons on this album? Well, it's kind of like a big one to me. I feel that he's big enough. Well, let me not say big enough, because he's just bursting on the scene as a solo artist, because he had a group years ago called the Black Spades, I believe. But I feel that he's kind of coming in, playing it safe. He on some of these tracks, he's sort of going into that Drake territory. Now, there's nothing wrong with Drake to me, because Drake has his own lane. But you could tell he's sort of in that, when he'll do the singing and all of that, the girly shit, and then, he'll have songs that go hard, like Long Live the Chief, And I I feel he has a great enough voice on his own, like on that song, I think, yeah, Adora, and I think Bambi's the other one. Great tracks, man, where he's just displaying this singing. But I feel that, you know, with his abilities and with his content, and, you know, I feel that he has the ability to be the next big thing. He could be as big as Kendrick or J. Cole and not be afraid of going into that social landscape. You know what I mean? But I see what he's trying to do, you know. Can't hate on the brother, you know. He dresses very sharp. He's a good-looking brother, man. No homo. He's a good-looking dude. I can't hate on him. So I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to sell to you bitches and stuff. I get it. But, you know, but I feel that, you know, he has much more than just that. He has much more to give than just that. And I feel that he sort of, you know, you get like the album to me keeps going back and forth. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem to have a solid foundation to me, even though I like some of the tracks on it. So my rating of this shit, I would probably give it maybe like a 5 to 6. It may grow on me, but right now that's how I feel about it. 5 to 6 out of 10. Shout out to Jidenna anyway. Peep that Luke Cage. Jidenna, keep doing your thing. I'm very proud of you though. You're a successful brother. You could be an influence to other African Americans here in America to go do their thing, not just pursue music, but do other things. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's all I gotta say. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe, and that's it. Peace, bitches.